Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 7 of the Charleston Trident Partners weekly video blog. I'm your host again, Joe Teeters, and first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for logging on to the Charleston City Paper Best of Award website and voting for me. They haven't finished tallying votes, and a winner hasn't been announced, so I can't speak on if I won or not yet, but trust me, if I do, there's going to be a party, and I'll announce it on this YouTube show, so make sure you subscribe, and that way you'll get the announcement and you can come party down with the best realtor in Charleston, hopefully. This week I want to talk to you about West Ashley and the big plan. West Ashley, for so many years, kind of took a back burner when it came to revitalization and upkeep because everything was focused on downtown and the tourism industry and revitalizing all the neighborhoods downtown. And it's kind of sad because a lot of really cool places in West Ashley kind of fell to the wayside and things weren't being kept up and there was no regulation as to what went where. But that's all changing. Since Mayor John Tecklenburg took office, he has made a vow to revitalize West Ashley. And they've come up with this huge comprehensive plan. It's like over 258 pages of what they want to touch on to help make West Ashley an even better place to live in Charleston. This is a really big deal. It's had over 1,000 hands-on participants in putting this plan together. The website, www.planwestashley.com, had over 10,000 visitors. Now, they have all sorts of experts working on this plan. Dover Cole and its partners are a master neighborhood and community planning conglomerate, and they've got experts in stormwater maintenance, schools, traffic maintenance, neighborhood preservation. I mean, you name it, they've got an expert for it. They don't want to mess this up. This is a plan that's going to help sustain and help West Ashley grow in the decades to come. A couple big things that are in the plan are expanding 526, directing growth to certain areas, where neighborhoods are popping up in this area. We kind of need them to start going over here so we can spread traffic out. They really want to do work to improve on what's already here. Instead of tearing it down and building anew, let's see what we can do to revitalize some of the charm that's already there. Preserve the look of the neighborhoods. Don't tear down what looks to be a dilapidated house. When that house was built, it was a beautiful piece of architecture. Let's bring that back. Charleston is all about historic preservation, and West Ashley should be no different. Another thing that they want to focus on is building on highlands. In 2016 and 17, a lot of people lost a lot in the thousand-year flood, Hurricane Matthew, and some of them, were in places that didn't even require flood insurance. They weren't even in a flood zone. But because of a lot of the development and lack of stormwater management, the water had no place else to go, and it came in, and it really, really devastated a lot of people here in Charleston. There's a lot of different fingers that get pointed as to why that happened. A lot of there were neighborhoods and communities that were built on wetlands and filled in. Neighborhoods were built up to help alleviate the need for flood insurance when they were low-lying areas. They just brought in a bunch of dirt and built the neighborhoods up. So they want to make sure that we we give the water somewhere to go so that we don't run into situations like that again. I've looked through this plan. I've been to some of the meetings, and I'll tell you, it's really a great plan, and everybody that's watching should get behind it. Again, you can go to the website at www.planwestashley.com and look through it. It's a huge plan. It'll take some time to read, and tip of the cap to Mayor John Tecklenburg for really spearheading and sticking with this revitalization plan. I think it's going to be huge for the area, and it's really going to make West Ashley one of the premier places to live in the Charleston area. The second thing I want to talk to you about is what the heck is going on with Citadel Mall? Well, I'll tell you, a lot. Since purchasing the mall, Richard Davis and a group of developers have been working hand in hand with the city and really trying to revitalize the mall area and figure out a better use for it. The shopping mall, let's face it, it's pretty much dead. When I was a kid, it was the place to go. Pick up chicks, get some cool food, get some za, hit the arcade, go to Spencer's, look through the posters. Now, not so much. And, because of online shopping, I'm guilty. I don't go to the mall. I go on Amazon. I get frequent flyer miles and stuff. Um, but since taking over, they're really trying to spearhead revitalization of the mall area, including some mixed use development, mixed use office space, residential condos on top of business. There's a whole lot of different plans, but there's already some plans taking action. One of the biggest ones is the Medical University of South Carolina, MUSC, is taking over the old J.C. Penney store and creating a new inpatient center. And that should open up in about a year and a half. They got a lot of work to do. But that's going to be great for the West Ashley area. People aren't going to have to travel all the way down to downtown and find parking just to get the medical care that they need. It's going to help take some strain off of Roper St. Francis. And it's just going to be a great thing for the West Ashley area in total. Secondly, have you been to the mall lately? Have you seen the huge basketball court inside? Well, there's plans in motion to create, in addition to the mall, that's going to be a travel sports center, basically. It's going to allow for travel basketball teams, gymnastics, cheer competitions, dance competitions, theater groups, you name it. A huge area for them to perform their individual sports and help bring people into the West Ashley area. Now that's huge because right around Citadel Mall, you've got about 5 or 6 hotels that are right there. Having events that can help sell those hotels out is going to be great for the local economy. It's going to help create jobs, bring in tax revenue to help push on the plan and get things done quicker. So tip of the cap to Richard Davis and his group. I'm really excited to see what you guys get done with the mall. The movie theater, Citadel IMAX, has gotten all new seats inside of it. If in case you haven't been, they got recliners on them. You can lean back. Everything's self-serve. You can go out and get your refills instead of having to wait in line. Everything's changing, and it's really exciting. West Ashley is going to be a really cool place to live. It already is, but it's going to get even cooler. So the last thing I want to touch base on is my last couple episodes. I didn't really talk too much about my personal note, just because I've been so focused on the Best of Award and the Best of, just business. This week, I want to kind of touch on focus. When you set your mind to something and you set a goal and you focus on that goal, the sky's the limit. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you can't do something. Don't ever let somebody tell you that a goal is unattainable. Because if you work hard enough and you focus strong enough, you'll win. You'll get your goal. You're going to succeed. So just maintain that focus. And it goes back to my mental toughness talks, faith, everything intertwines to help keep that focus in play. So maintain your focus, set your goals, drive towards them. Last but not least, I want to thank my sponsors, Home Warranties of America. Thank you guys for always taking care of my clients, making sure that their little issues don't turn into big problems. Midland Mortgage, these guys work so hard to make sure the clients get financed and get their loans done on time. And last but not least, Cooperative Title. Thank you so much for making sure we always get to the closing table on time. We'll see y'all in episode number 8. Have a good one.